And the Federal Election Commission expects artificial intelligence to threaten the integrity of the elections ahead of November. Agency and government leaders have growing concerns that AI-generated content such as deepfakes could mislead voters. NTD's Andrew Thomas speaks with an artificial intelligence specialist to learn more about the potential risks.
The Federal Election Commission is sounding the alarm on artificial intelligence. Technologist Alexander de Ritter says the threat of AI interfering in our electoral process is multifaceted. He cites AI's ability to copy a candidate's voice.
With just a number of seconds of someone's voice, you can create credible AI clones. And so if you get a phone call from a politician or what sounds like a politician, do not immediately believe it just because it sounds like that politician.
AI is evolving so rapidly that it's starting to learn how users feel, and those feelings can be manipulated.
Artificial intelligence has gotten more emotionally aware. So in the last year, we have seen artificial intelligence that can pick up on a voice emotion in a conversation and adapt its responses based on that. And so that yields for more persuasive, human-like conversations.
Mis and disinformation were a huge concern during the 2020 presidential race. But is seeing really believing anymore?
AI can now generate persuasive video. And it is not perfect. You can definitely still tell that it is AI generated. But it feels like we're just like one innovation away from it crossing the uncanny valley, where it becomes really hard to distinguish.
De Ritter explains that AI also poses a more direct threat to our elections.
You can now have AI look for vulnerabilities in code that previously humans might have not found. So that means AI can more quickly find issues with election systems and basically all the software and hardware that underpins our election system.
AI could also undermine confidence in the electoral process itself.
Even if AI was not used to manipulate hard votes, then it can still be used to undermine faith in the outcome of our elections. And so if a public does not believe the elections were fair, it can also undermine an election in a significant way.
De Ritter notes that the media has historically influenced American voters. He cites a study from Brigham Young University last year that looked at student media consumption.
What can voters do to determine what's true and what's not when they consider voting for the candidate of their choice?
This university did a study where they used AI to analyze media diets, including social media. And it turned out that this kind of diet, media diet we have, is a surprisingly good predictor of election outcomes. So in a way, they say you are what you eat.
A political consultant made news in January after he sent artificial intelligence-generated robocalls mimicking President Joe Biden's voice. He appeared in court last week to face charges of voter suppression and impersonating a candidate. Andrew Thomas, NTD News.